Testing, testing. Okay, hello, hello. So we're doing Vince Tournament and EELuminatus versus R22. Announce real quick. Okay, I announced. R22 is just trying to figure out the rules. Deck size 5. Scrape Town map. The first game is Skrill, Tier 3 and Artillery only. Which, it's pretty straightforward. Don't take Fox, it's gonna be worthless. People are definitely taking Owl. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much going to be the decks for these settings. Not really any reason to vary from this. I mean, well, actually, I wouldn't think the artillery is worth it, honestly, because all these units move except Skrills, but all the tier 3 moves, so they're not gonna get hit by artillery or microwave, right? And the boar will help against mice. And I think that matters a lot. I'm not entirely sure, but my thinking is the the badgers take time to rev up. So when if you have boar owl versus owl, your mice just win. So your mice are going to be attacking the enemy wolf and badgers, and then your badgers can just kill enemy tier 3. While the enemy tier 3 are spending that second dealing with the mice from your winning side. But I'm not sure if having a boar instead of a badger is worth it. It might be though. I kind of feel like it is. I mean, I definitely prefer it over artillery. Although I guess you can make the case for artillery shooting mice, and maybe it can hit tier 3 if it gets lucky, so. Isn't this map 2? I'm just clarifying the rules with R22 right now. On map 2 variant B. Any second now, we'll have this clarified. And, oh well, it's just hard to think. I guess you don't want owls against badger. Well, I mean, I feel like it depends, honestly. Like, if you just like, if you have owls versus badger, and if you just go in when the mice go in, you can just kill the enemy tier 3 while their badgers are shooting your mice. So, which is nice. Since the badgers only get to rev up if you don't engage with the mice, and they chase you. I don't know. On the other hand, there's like no AoE kind of when you think about it. So what about Wolf Skrill Boar? Like Wolf Skrill Boar Badger I think could also work really well. Since Wolf Skrill Boar Badger will clear the mice really easily. And Wolf Skrill is 4 DPS and they move faster than lizards. That's really actually pretty high density of firepower. And they can position really quickly, so. Yeah, I think I would do Skrill, Boar, Badger, Wolf. Oh, it depends on the map. If it's like an open map and you don't have to worry about tiles, do that. Actually, even with a choke point, I don't know. This is pretty hard to think through. But I think owl's kind of a trap, actually. Definitely, maybe. I would think owls are a trap here. Yeah, if I had to take a bet, I would say Skrill, Boar, Badger, Wolf is the optimal comp depending on the map. Okay, I just told him to start, so hopefully this gets going. Hello, Moose Meesing. I don't know who you are. You're starting. It's a best of 5. R22 taking a better deck. Oh, extra large. This is a close spawn though. And a lot better for R22 since he pretty much gets a safe second mill. I mean, I guess EELuminatus could take one of these two. I mean, EELuminatus' mills are just more exposed, more forward. Like, there's no way EELuminatus is hitting R22 second mill. Although that makes me think. I was saying no Fox because army comp wise it's worthless in this matchup. But it is an extra large map. So what if you went Fox and like just killed 8 farms on enemy second mills and just sold the Fox and went in a good tier 3 or something? Like that could be, that's an idea. Like on this map, imagine if EELuminatus had Fox. He just like runs around, kills the 8 farms on the second mill, runs back to base, defense, something like that. Or he kill. I don't. There's things you could do. You could even, let's say on this particular map, you kill this mill with a Fox. Then you can run back to the first base and maybe try to snipe reinforcements, assuming R22 pushes into your base. If he comes back to the second mill, you just barrel and sell the Fox. No, Fox is awful. Worst shooting in the game, probably. Yeah, we are gonna start with skills. R22 has such a nice defensive entrance. If this was an open map, I honestly think EELuminatus could do one base wolf. But there's not enough tiles. This is a choke point, so. EELuminatus is kind of really hard losing. When did he scout the mill? He should have just went wolf or mill when he scouted R22's mill. I mean, now he's going wolf, so that's good. Maybe it's not too late. Although it is really late. Because he could have built that, let's say, 35 seconds ago. And that would have been huge, but now R22 is going to be getting lots of money from these pigs. Taking this mill is, I mean, I guess it can be fine. Well, I don't know. I think it's awful. I would just all in with one base wolf, honestly. Well, difficult to think. Well, I guess it can use the wolf eco, honestly, to try to catch up. EELuminatus going wolf badger, which... There's no pigeons. There's no pigeons. You can kill this comp very easily with just the wolf skrill. Not very easily, but like wolf skrill is gonna beat this comp. Unless the wolf can very consistently buff the badger, but that's not gonna happen with the most recent wolf. Also, it looks like this is happening, which, I mean, yeah, I should have just said that. That's the most standard continuation. Going Devil Tier 3 when you're behind on eco and you're playing Skrill against Skrill, like, yeah. Well, this is game over. Like, there's no pigeons. The badger's not going to do anything, even if it did get out. These wolf pigs are actually almost saved the Warren here. And now look, if EELuminatus had Warrens in the back, he would have got that badger out, since he still would have been making skills, especially with a wolf there, and wolf buff skills defend really well. But he had no protection since all his Warrens died, so he lost the game. I mean, the game was still over at that point, but he would have done better in that last part. Okay, now they need to DM me the bans. The EELuminatus banned Falcon. And these units stay banned for the whole series. Well, let's see what R22 bans. Skrills cannot be banned. Thank God. Otherwise it'd just be like a meme match. I predict R22 is going to ban skunks. I'm not very confident in that prediction, that's just my guess. Oh, he banned Cam Stam. But Cam Falcon is banned, let me go tell him that. Oh, you only ban units for your opponent. Well... I'd much rather have Falcons and Cams, unless it's an open and close map, in which case I'd prefer Cams. You can just brute force early. Well, even then, I guess you can just go with like MG Mole. Falcon. Like, yeah, no, I definitely would much rather have Falcons than Cams. In the sense that I would much rather Cams be banned than Falcons be banned. His deck size 5. Oh god, R22 is like... That's awful. Okay, he went snakes at least. Yeah, EELuminatus' deck is 10 times better. Especially, we have to remember it's extra large maps, so you're probably not going to be able to use the cams for early pushing. Yeah, this is brutal R22. There's like nothing he can do late game against this comp. The only thing he can do is try to base race with cams, or just go mass snake and hope the tags overpower the pigeons. That's it. Mass snake with owl, and just tag everything while the mice are fighting. I'd probably do a owl cam like base race, set up like a flank somehow, and base race on this map. Late game will be my go-to. But of course, R22 doesn't know EELuminatus' deck going into this. Outside of that, cams are banned. Well, there is a lot of road. Like, it's just all road from base to base. So as R22, I think I would try a Skrill Toad camp push, honestly. When EELuminatus goes into the second mill. I don't know why R22 is starting snakes. That's just not gonna work. Like, EELuminatus is gonna have to, like, be hit in a window or something, but he's just going per skill right now. I guess maybe maybe R22 is gonna do Skrill Toad Snake and push when EELuminatus puts a tier 2 down. That could work. I mean, he's gonna have to be really careful to not lose the snake. Like, that's gonna be really hard. Like, really hard. Because the reason it's gonna be, I mean, the reason he can't even keep the snake honestly here is because that many skills are gonna two-shot the snake. Obviously, they need the position right, so not quite two-shot. But the thing is, when the snake is on the stairs, which is not a road tile, the skrills from EELuminatus will catch up to the snake for like half a second, while the snake is on this stair tile and the skrills are on the road tile. So they'll get another volley off, and there's a whole lot of stairs, so they definitely kill the snake on the retreat. But also, I mean, of course, the snake would tag some skrills while retreating, so. Oh, I forgot to, let me fix that. There we go. EELuminatus is now expanding. He went, okay, both players are going owl. And this is, well, this is really weird. I mean, okay, I don't like the snakes here. R22 should really just go mass skrill, cam, owl, and brute force it. I guess, I wonder what these snakes are for. Okay, now he is selling them now, good. Yeah, just go spam as many skills as possible here. You should sell another skill warren and just rebuild 3 skill warrens or whatever. The cams are actually going to be nice here for one engage. Over time, usually cams are really bad against owls since you just get picked off by the enemy army while they're fighting mice. But here, you can just brute force enemy mice and start killing the rest of the army once you win the initial mice battle. What? EELuminatus is thinking, okay, he has owls already out, so that makes sense. R22 is floating 180 food. Like, he was really, if he had 15 skills right now, he'd just win the game if you push when with the owl out. Like, it would be so over, especially since EELuminatus just went double tier 2. But like here, you really wanted to look for timing with the owls out because you don't see any tier 2 from ill yet, so you can probably assume he doesn't have any good tier 2 early. You know, Falcons are kind of okay. Oh, the owl needs to catch up. Okay. Oh, this is really nice. He's gonna kill all of Eel's mice. Oh, this is such a good push. If only he hit earlier. It's a little bit earlier. This would be so good. But I think he still wins this. I'm like pretty sure he still wins this. He just needs to go in. Go in. Yeah, Eel. I mean, R22 wins this. Very, very well played. I know at the beginning I said cams wouldn't be good on extra large, but then I remember I did say there is road from base to base, so you can't actually push your cams, and cams were really nice of owl versus owl there. I really wasn't expecting Luminas to go early owl like that. Kind of weird. You kind of don't want to go one owl generally. It's a best of 3, so this is match point for R22. Yeah, R22 banned Falcons for heal. He'll ban banned owl. Okay, R22 said BRB, so I can save to replay. So now Falcon Cam is banned for ill, and Cam Owl is banned for R22. So again, extra large is really not good for cams. But if you get bad matching, and by bad matching, I mean maps where it's close enough you can push decently well, and it doesn't take 2 centuries to go across the map, cams can be a hell of a threat. Yeah, like something like this, deck size 5. I'd really like to see Pigeon instead of Toad, though. Just to sustain the push better. Since when you're running Skrill, Cam, Boar as a core, and Snakes are also going to be nice to gradually kill stuff. You're probably, if the enemy army is like a soft army, like Skrill, Pigeon, Snake, or Skrill, Pigeon, Snake, Badger even, you're just going to crush it at first. Or Skrill, Pigeon, Snake, Owl. Like, you're just going to crush it. You don't have to worry about winning the initial fight. You need to worry about being able to sustain and keep on pushing. Like, that's the prime concern. But, like, EELuminatus has snakes, so he's just gonna put snake tags on R22's units and maybe just kill him. I mean, it depends on where the fight starts and all that. Really kind of awkward map. I mean, it's easily possible the snakes won't kill R22's army fast enough to stop him from dealing game any damage, though, so. Like, when that, after it has Cam Falcon banned, so he's probably gonna take snake, so you want to take pigeons. But with Camps and Falcons being banned, that like they don't have any DPS army comps available. So you don't really need Toads. You're already gonna win the fight pretty hard probably. This was Skill Cam Boar. Since they don't really have cams to deal with your own cams or they don't have Falcons to at least do DPS if they can find an opportunity to do DPS in good terrain or something defensively. Or at least do DPS while skunks or something are tanking. R22 doing a full resell, which is not bad on this map. Your Camp Falcon's banned for ill, so this is either a ferret, skunk, or snake. It's definitely not a ferret. And actually, skunks. I mean, this map's too big for a push, but this map is choke point, so maybe like a Skrill skunk push could work if you somehow got it set up. Well, actually, I mean, if you took this mill, you have very nice choke points to work with, so I don't think a skunk push would be bad at all on this terrain. Or in this terrain, since you just have choke points to shoot through and kite. R2 is going to opt for the campfire, which makes sense. No reason to grab your own mill if the opponent is staying on one base. The cam was out on the map. I think it was next to EELuminatus' mill, but I'm not sure. Oh, this is a really good timing for EELuminatus since R22. Oh my god, he went double cam against Snake. As long as this kites, like, yeah, this is gonna go poorly. He just needs to put some tags on the cams and kite. So don't stay at all. Just kite. Why is he going back? Bro, you could have, like, R22 had like 0 units. Yeah, you actually don't even need the kite there. You can just push and win if he only has 2 cams out. For a moment. Since you know R22 has cams at this point, he has the tier 2 warns out, and you don't see any tier 2. So it's cams. Nice cams coming out. I think they're gonna snipe a mill or something, or I guess they're gonna do a flank, which is not a bad idea. Like if he catches Ill's army out, it's brutal. I guess he's gonna snipe the home mill. It's a little bit late for that, but whatever. Or snipe the tier 3. I think. Okay, here's what you do. You kill the home mill with the cams, you rally all your skrills, then you kill the second mill and the game's over. This should definitely be a double flank. He needs to rally the skrills right now. Rally the skrills, rally the skrills, rally the skrills. Rally the skrills and the game is like... I could have ended the game. 4 cams on the home mill, skrills to the second mill, which probably only has, what, like 90 HP at this point? It's over. I mean, I guess he's going to get the Badger Warren at least. So, I mean, he's still going to win because now he's getting a bore out, but... Could have ended the game. Oh, no, nice reveal from EELuminatus, but he still doesn't get any tags. He did lose 1 cam, though. EELuminatus can still push and win right now, though. If he pushes before the boar, he's golden. Why is he going Badger Owl? And why is he... Well, I mean, I guess you want tier 3. You definitely want tier 3 out as eel, but he should have been scouting and pushing. And these warrants should be in the back. All these warrants should be in the back. Because if a boar shows up... Well, I mean, I guess if you lose the second mill, you lose anyway, but... These warrants should still be in the back. Boar's not over here yet. Take a second. Like, R22 really does not want to engage before the boar's here. Okay, now, I mean, R22's comp is just gonna crush eels, so. There's honestly nothing you have to do here. No amount of micro would salvage this. And R22 wins the series 3-0. Now, I guess we can see if this guy's alive. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave because I have not eaten anything in the last 6 hours. Give it a minute or two. Well, I don't think... I don't think this guy's here, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream and go eat food.